My beloved child, listen carefully. Type Amen if you are going. Stay till the end. Now, what I'm about to tell you will change the direction of your life. Do not ignore this message. Listen closely. Not with your ears, but with the quiet place inside you that still believes something beautiful is possible. There is a reason you are here in this exact moment, breathing this exact breath, feeling this exact pull in your chest. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is not you stumbling through life unnoticed. This is you being gently called. I have been watching you long before you knew how to pray. I knew your name before anyone ever spoke it correctly. I saw your tears before they ever reached your pillow. I felt the weight in your chest when you smiled in front of others while silently breaking inside. And even then, even there, you were never forgotten. Before disappointment ever touched your life, I had already prepared strength inside you. Before betrayal tried to make your heart cold, I had already hidden warmth inside your spirit. Before the world tried to measure your value with temporary opinions, I had already sealed your worth in something eternal. You were never an accident walking through a random story. You were written with intention. There were nights when you wondered why certain doors closed so suddenly. Why certain people left without explanation. Why certain dreams seemed to dissolve right when you started believing. But what you could not see was my hand redirecting you away from rooms where your light would have slowly faded. I was not punishing you. I was protecting something sacred inside you. Even your delays were not empty. Even your confusion had purpose. Even your waiting was working. You thought you were being ignored. But I was building foundations underneath your feet that no storm will ever be able to break. While you questioned your timing, I was aligning moments, people, opportunities, and miracles that required preparation you could not yet see. There were days you felt invisible. Conversations where you felt like your voice disappeared. Situations where your kindness was misunderstood. Moments where your loyalty was not returned. And yet I tell you now, none of that had the power to rewrite what I already decided about you. Your destiny was never voted on by other people. Your purpose was never decided by human approval. Your calling was never dependent on someone else's understanding. I placed something inside you that cannot be cancelled by rejection. Feel that truth for a moment. Breathe slowly. And imagine a soft golden light beginning to glow in the center of your chest. Not burning, not blinding. Just warm, gentle, alive. Like the first sunlight touching the earth after a long winter. That light is the part of you the world could never damage. That light is the reason you keep getting back up, even when you feel tired of trying. That light is me within you. Every time you thought about giving up but didn't, that was me. Every time you chose kindness when bitterness felt easier, that was me. Every time you felt a quiet whisper telling you to try one more time, that was me. You may not have noticed, but you have survived things that once made you feel like you wouldn't. The fact that you are still here is proof that something greater than fear has been carrying you, and now, something is changing. The season of only surviving is slowly turning into the season of receiving, not because you forced it, not because you begged for it, but because your soul has learned things pain can only teach. Compassion, endurance, faith when there was no evidence, hope when logic said, stop. These things shine brighter than you realize, and heaven responds to that kind of light. Right now, whether you realize it or not, movement has already begun. Quiet doors are unlocking. Silent battles you cannot see are being fought in your favor. Paths are being cleared in ways that will one day make you look back and say, now I understand why nothing worked before. Picture this. Imagine yourself standing before a massive gate made of radiant gold. Not a gate that blocks you, but one that has been waiting for your arrival. You can feel warmth coming from the other side. Opportunity, peace, provision, joy that does not disappear when circumstances change. As you stand there, you realize something surprising. The gate was never locked. Fear only made it look closed. Doubt only made it look unreachable. And now the gate slowly opens, not with noise, not with force, but with quiet certainty. And as it opens, a soft rain of shimmering light begins to fall around you. Like gentle drops of liquid gold touching your shoulders, your hands, your face. This is the rain of restoration. This is the rain of new beginnings. This is the rain of possibilities you thought had passed you by. Let it fall on you. Let it wash away the belief that you are behind in life. Let it wash away the lie that you missed your chance. Let it wash away the fear that you are not enough. Because I'm telling you now, your story is not late. Your blessings are not lost. Your future is not cancelled. You are being repositioned. And now hear this clearly. Stop speaking defeat over your own life. Do not agree with the voices that tell you nothing will change. Do not rehearse the worst outcomes in your mind. Instead, lift your head. Yes, and right now, even as you listen, physically or in your imagination, lift your head slightly. This is your first command. Rise in your thinking, rise in your expectation. Rise in your belief that good things are allowed to happen to you because they are. You are not asking for too much by wanting peace. You are not greedy for wanting stability. You are not selfish for wanting abundance that allows you to breathe without constant fear. I am not a giver of crumbs, I am a giver of overflow. Abundance is not only money, it is clarity, it is health in your thoughts, it is relationships that feel safe, it is the ability to sleep without anxiety squeezing your chest. It is provision arriving at the right time again and again until trust replaces fear. And yes, provision can also look like financial doors opening. There is no shame in desiring stability. No shame in wanting to be free from constant struggle. No shame in asking for increase so you can live and give without fear. You were not designed to live in permanent survival mode. You were designed to experience expansion. Now imagine another moment. See yourself walking through a vast open field just before sunrise. The air is cool. The sky is slowly changing from deep blue to soft gold. As the first light touches the horizon, you notice something incredible. Seeds beneath the ground begin to glow softly as if light is waking them up. Those seeds are the prayers you thought were buried. Those seeds are the efforts you thought were wasted. Those seeds are the times you tried when nobody noticed. Watch as small sprouts begin to break through the soil, then more, then more. A quiet miracle happening everywhere at once. Growth you cannot stop, blessings you cannot reverse, harvest you cannot cancel. This is how manifestation often begins silently, invisibly, until suddenly it becomes undeniable. And now listen carefully to your second command. Release what you cannot control and receive what is already moving toward you. Release the timeline you tried to force. Release the people who chose distance. Release the guilt from mistakes that already taught you their lesson. Open your hands. You cannot receive new gifts while holding old weight. Something greater is asking for space in your life. You are not losing. You are making room. And as this space opens, something beautiful begins to flow toward you. Not rushing, not chaotic, but steady, like a river of quiet favor, like a current of unseen support. Imagine light flowing toward you like a river made of liquid sunlight. It moves around obstacles effortlessly. It finds you where you are. It wraps around your life circumstances and begins softening what once felt impossible. This is the current of provision. This is the current of alignment. This is the current of miracles that do not announce themselves loudly, but change everything. You are allowed to step into this flow. You are allowed to receive without guilt. You are allowed to experience ease without waiting for something bad to happen next. And now, let these words settle deep inside you as truth begins to replace survival thinking. I am guided even when I cannot see the full path. I am worthy of peace that stays. I am open to unexpected blessings. I am attracting opportunities that match my growth. I am supported in ways I cannot always see. I am becoming financially and spiritually abundant. I am walking toward a future filled with light. Let those words echo inside you like soft bells, ringing in a quiet cathedral of hope. There were times you thought your sensitivity was weakness. But your ability to feel deeply is part of your design. You were never meant to become hard to survive. You were meant to become wise while staying soft, strong without becoming cold, discerning without losing compassion. Your heart is not too much. Your dreams are not unrealistic. Your desire for meaning is not naive. These are signals pointing toward your real path. And yes, there will still be moments of uncertainty. But now you will recognize them as passing clouds, not permanent skies. You will remember that storms do not cancel the sun. They only hide it temporarily. You are entering a chapter where clarity will come in pieces, step by step. Conversation by conversation, idea by idea. Not all at once, but enough to move forward. Watch for the small signs, a new idea that keeps returning. A random opportunity that feels strangely aligned. A sudden peace about a decision that once scared you. These are not accidents. These are invitations. And when fear tries to come back, remember how many times you thought you wouldn't make it. And you did. Remember how many times help appeared just when you needed it. Remember how many times strength showed up after you thought you had none left. You are not walking alone even when it feels quiet. Even now, something beautiful is being arranged. There are conversations being prepared that will change your direction. Resources being positioned, skills growing inside you. Confidence forming quietly like a sunrise you cannot rush, but cannot stop. You may feel ordinary, but what is being built in you is not. Stay patient with your process. Gold takes pressure, diamonds take time. Strong foundations are built below ground before anyone sees the building. And you are still being built in beautiful ways. Now feel this final vision. Imagine standing beneath a sky filled with soft glowing stars. But instead of being far away, they begin slowly descending like tiny lanterns of light. Each one carries something: peace, healing, provision, courage, restoration, favor, joy. One by one, they gently settle around you, dissolving into your life like blessings finding their address. Nothing forced, nothing stolen, nothing chased, only received. Because what is meant for you does not need your exhaustion to arrive. It responds best to your alignment, your openness, your willingness to believe again. So tonight, or this morning, or whenever you hear this, allow gratitude to enter before the evidence arrives. Gratitude is how you signal readiness. Gratitude is how you open spiritual doors. Gratitude is how you say, I trust what is coming even before I see it. Thank you for what is working that I cannot see yet. Thank you for protection I did not notice. Thank you for strength I did not know I had. Thank you for blessings already on their way. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are being guided, shaped, prepared, and yes, blessing. Now rest your thoughts here for a moment. In this quiet knowing, I am ready to receive, I am held in divine peace, I am blessed. And even now, as you continue breathing, as your chest rises and falls without you having to command it, understand this quiet truth. There are blessings moving toward you with the same natural certainty as your next breath. You do not force your heart to beat. You do not beg the sun to rise. In the same way, certain miracles in your life are not waiting for your struggle. They are waiting for your permission to believe again. Because somewhere along the way, you learn to expect disappointment before joy. You learn to prepare for loss before gain. You learn to protect your heart by imagining the worst before anything even happened. But that was survival thinking. And survival is not your permanent address. You are being invited into trust again. Not blind trust in people, but deep trust in divine timing. Trust that what is truly yours will not require you to become someone false. Trust that what belongs in your life will not require you to shrink your light. Trust that what is meant to stay will not constantly make you question your value. You are allowed to relax your shoulders now, just even physically. Feel your shoulders dropping slightly. You do not have to carry everything alone anymore. There were burdens you picked up that were never assigned to you. Expectations that were never yours to fulfill. Worries that belonged to tomorrow but stole today's peace. And slowly, gently, I am teaching you to put them down. Some things are not your responsibility to fix. Some outcomes are not your responsibility to control. Some endings were not your failure. They were your release. And you are learning, even if slowly. That peace is more valuable than approval. That alignment is more powerful than popularity. That purpose feels different than pressure. You are starting to notice what drains you and what strengthens you. What feels forced and what feels guided. This awareness is not random. This is growth. This is awakening. This is your spirit remembering how to recognize truth. There is also something else happening inside you. Your capacity to receive is expanding. For a long time you were strong for everyone else. You listened, you gave, you showed up, you carried. And sometimes you wondered, who carries me? Hear this clearly now. You are not invisible to heaven. Every unseen sacrifice recorded. Every quiet act of kindness recorded. Every time you chose integrity instead of the easy path, recorded. Every quiet act of kindness you recorded. Every time you chose integrity instead of the easy path, recorded. Nothing you did with a sincere heart was wasted. Energy given in love never disappears. It returns multiplied in unexpected forms, sometimes as opportunities, sometimes as protection, sometimes as financial openings, sometimes as relationships that finally feel safe. Your harvest does not always look like your seed, but it always carries its blessing. And And now something within you is being prepared to receive without self-doubt. Because when good things start happening, part of you still asks, will this last? Do I deserve this? Will it disappear? Let this truth settle softly into your mind like warm light. You do not have to sabotage joy because you are afraid of losing it. You do not have to question every blessing. You do not have to shrink when life finally expands. This time, you will learn to receive with calmness instead of fear. Now picture this moment clearly. Imagine you are standing beside a calm ocean at twilight. The water reflects silver and gold light. The surface looks peaceful, but beneath it powerful currents are moving. Just like your life right now. On the surface, maybe it looks like not much is happening, but underneath, everything is moving. Then you notice waves beginning to bring small glowing treasures to the shore. Not crashing violently, just arriving. One wave brings an idea, another brings a connection, another brings confidence, another brings a financial opening, another brings healing inside your heart. You don't chase the waves, you simply stand present and receive what arrives. This is how your next season will feel. Less forcing, less chasing, more allowing, more recognizing, more receiving. Because you are learning a secret many never learn. Desperation blocks flow, but trust invites it. And yes, action still matters. Effort still matters. Growth still matters. But now your effort will come from belief, not fear. From vision, not panic. From purpose, not comparison. Comparison has stolen enough of your peace. Your timeline is your own. Your path is your own. Your pace is your own. The flower does not compete with the mountain. The ocean does not compete with the stars. Everything fulfills its purpose by being what it was created to be, and so will you. You are not late, you are not disqualified, you are not stuck, you are in transition. Transitions always feel uncomfortable because the old version of you is ending while the new version is still forming. But do not rush this transformation. You are not becoming someone else. You are becoming more of who you truly were before fear tried to edit you. You are remembering your courage. You are remembering your creativity. You are remembering your spiritual authority. Yes, you carry authority, not over others, but over your own mind, over your direction, over what you agree with, over what you allow to grow inside your thoughts. And now your inner voice is slowly becoming stronger than outside noise. Soon, decisions that once confused you will feel obvious. Soon, opportunities that once scared you will feel natural. Soon, the confidence you admired in others will feel normal inside you. Because confidence is not something you borrow, it is something you uncover, and yours is rising. Now imagine one more vision. See yourself walking through a long corridor made of soft white stone. Along the walls are doors, many doors. Some you tried to open before and they did not move. Some you cried in front of, some you knocked on repeatedly. But now, as you walk again, something different happens. As you approach, certain doors begin opening before you even touch them. Not all of them, only the ones aligned with your growth, only the ones connected to your preparation, only the ones connected to your peace. And you notice something important. The doors that stay closed no longer hurt the same way, because now you understand closed does not mean denied, it often means redirected. And what opens now, opens with ease. This is alignment. This is divine favor. This is what happens when preparation finally meets timing. And when these openings begin, remember to stay humble, stay grateful, stay grounded, because gratitude protects what blessings provide. You are not just asking for increase, you are becoming someone who can hold it wisely. Financial growth without wisdom creates fear. Success without peace creates emptiness. Opportunity without clarity creates chaos. But you are being prepared differently. Your growth is becoming balanced. Your success will not cost your soul. Your abundance will not steal your peace. Because what is being built in you is not just achievement, it is stability. Prepared for opportunities you once felt unready for. Prepared for responsibilities connected to your growth. Prepared to become someone younger you would feel safe with. You are becoming your own answered prayer. And as this continues, never forget this simple truth. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to dream again. You are allowed to expect good again. Your past was a classroom, not a life sentence. Your mistakes were lessons, not definitions. Your pain was real, but it was never your final identity. Light still knows your name, purpose still calls you forward. And blessings are still finding their way to you, so keep walking, keep believing, keep becoming. You are closer than you think.